Hi guys, Jeff here from TAP. Just a bit of a quirky problem we've had in the workshop that I just want to share with you. Particular vehicle came in, it's a BMW 325IE46 model vehicle, 2003 model. Came in with the warning light DSC and the brake warning light system on. So again, a couple of warning lights on. When we scanned the vehicle, there was a couple of fault codes in there, but we couldn't clear them. In the end, we found a mechanical problem. So one of the main ball joints on the car had collapsed, causing some vibration, etc. So we're able to clear that up again, but in the end we couldn't clear the steering angle sensor fault code that was in the car. Now what we're finding with some of these vehicles now, it's drive cycles or kilometres travelled before it'll allow a fault code to self-clear. So it monitors the problem, and once it sees that the problem's got it will clear the fault code out. So in this particular case, we couldn't clear that particular fault code. After a number of drive cycles and kilometres travelled, eventually the warning lights went out by themselves. In other words, it self-cleared itself. So we're finding more and more so with some of the fault codes, especially with adaptive cruise control, those sorts of things. The system needs to see that the fault is gone before it will actually self-clear itself. So you can't do it with a scan tool. You need to actually road test it until it can do its testing as it goes, so active testing as it's driving, until eventually it determines, yep, okay, the fault that was there is now gone, and then it will self-clear the problem. So we're finding it more and more with the later model cars that some of these types of functionality or the componentry that you replace, it really is drive cycles or kilometres travelled that will then allow you to either clear the code or it will self-clear that particular fault code. So a bit different to what we're used to in the trade, where we can go in and just clear the fault code and see whether it comes back again. So just be mindful of some of the later model cars and some of the later model systems that it is drive cycles or kilometres travelled that will allow that fault code to either be cleared or will self-clear itself once it sees that the problem it was seeing before is now not there anymore. So just something to keep really in mind as we move into the later model cars that find themselves into our workshop. If you are, remember, make sure you're utilising this particular fault code or fault solution, repair solution is on the website. But if you are, remember, make sure you're utilising that database of repair solutions, because some of these quirky things that are coming up, you won't be aware of until you learn it firsthand. So have a look at the website, make sure that there's not a repair solution there for the problem you might have in your workshop today. So if you're a member, make sure you're utilising. If you're not a member, maybe think about joining up the many other thousands of technicians sharing information, knowledge and experience. See you next time.